Hi all, in this video we are going to discuss about steam nozzles. We will derive an expression for velocity and discharge of steam through an isentropic nozzle. A nozzle is a device of varying cross-section area in which pressure energy of fluid is converted to kinetic energy. Nozzles are used in steam turbines, gas turbines, jet engines, fuel injection systems, etc. Okay, now we are going to derive an expression for velocity of steam through a nozzle. Velocity of steam through a nozzle. Mass flow rate of steam at any section of the nozzle m dot s equals rho into A into V. Rho is the density of steam in kilogram per meter cube. A is the area of cross section of the nozzle in meter squared, and V is the velocity of steam in meter per second. We can write rho as 1 by small letter v, where small letter v is the specific volume of steam in meter cube per kilogram. Therefore, we can write mass flow rate m dot s equals A into V by V. Therefore, velocity of steam V equals m dot s into V by A, where A is the area of cross section, that is pi by 4 d squared, where d is the diameter of nozzle in the respective section. Therefore, we can write V as V equals 4 into m dot s into V by pi d squared. This is a convergent nozzle where steam is coming in through section 1 and is going out through section 2. Therefore, we can write velocity of steam at the entrance, that is V1 equals m dot s into V1 by A1, that is 4 into m dot s into V1 by pi d1 squared, and velocity of steam at exit, that is V2 equals m dot s into V2 by A2, that is 4 into m dot s into V2 by pi d2 squared. Okay, we are going to consider an isentropic flow of steam through a nozzle. This is the HS diagram of steam flow through a nozzle. At state 1, the condition of steam is superheated and velocity is V1, pressure is P1 and enthalpy is H1. Similarly, at state 2, the condition of steam is wet and velocity is V2, pressure is P2 and enthalpy is H2. Now, from steady flow energy equation, we can write Q dot minus W dot equals H2 minus H1 plus V2 squared minus V1 squared by 2 plus G into Z2 minus Z1. There is no work transfer or heat transfer in the nozzle, therefore Q dot equals 0 and W dot equals 0. Also, there is no elevation changes, therefore z2 equals z1, that is g into z2 minus z1 equals 0. Therefore, we can write h1 minus h2 equals v2 squared minus v1 squared by 2, or 2 into h1 minus h2 equals v2 squared minus v1 squared, that is v2 squared equals v1 squared plus 2 into h1 minus h2. Therefore, v2 equals root of v1 squared plus 2 into h1 minus h2. But the velocity of steam at the inlet is very small compared to the velocity of steam at exit. That is, we can take v1 as 0. Therefore, we can write velocity of steam at the exit, that is v2 equals root of 2 into h1 minus h2. Now we are going to derive an expression for mass flow rate or discharge through an isentropic nozzle. The enthalpy drop in steam nozzle H1 minus H2 is used for flow work and expansion work. That is, H1 minus H2 equals P1 V1 minus P2 V2 plus P1 V1 minus P2 V2 by n minus 1, where n is the index of expansion. That is, H1 minus H2 equals n minus 1 into P1 V1 minus n minus 1 into P2 V2 plus P1 V1 minus P2 V2 by n minus 1. After simplification, we will get H1 minus H2 equals n into P1 V1 minus n into P2 V2 by n minus 1. That is, H1 minus H2 equals n by n minus 1 into P1 V1 minus P2 V2. That is equation number 1. We already derived an expression for velocity, that is v2 equals root of 2 into h2 minus h1. Therefore, v2 squared equals 2 into h2 minus h1. That is equation number 2. Substituting equation number 1 in equation 2. Therefore, v2 squared equals 2n by n minus 1 into p1 v1 minus p2 v2. That is, v2 squared by 2 equals n by n minus 1 into p1 v1 minus p2 v2. We are taking p1 v1 as common, therefore v2 squared by 2 equals n by n minus 1 p1 v1 into 1 minus p2 v2 by p1 v1. That is equation number 3. For isentropic flow, we can write p1 by p2 equals v2 by v1 the whole raised to n. That is, v2 by v1 equals p1 by p2 the whole raised to 1 by n. That is, p2 by p1 whole raised to minus 1 by n. That is equation number 4. Now substitute equation number 4 in equation number 3. Therefore, v2 squared by 2 equals n by n minus 1 p1 v1 into 1 minus p2 by p1 into p2 by p1 the whole raised to minus 1 by n. That is, v2 squared equals 2n by n minus 1 p1 v1 into 1 minus p2 by p1 the whole raised to n minus 1 by n. Therefore, v2 equals root of 2n by n minus 1 p1 v1 into 1 minus p2 by p1 the whole raised to n minus 1 by n. We also know another expression for v2, that is m dot s into v2 by a2, where v2 is that small letter v2 is the specific volume. This is an important equation and we will use this equation in our next video. Therefore, m dot s equals a2 by v2 into 2n by n minus 1 p1 v1 into 1 minus p2 by p1 the whole raised to n minus 1 by n. This is equation number 5. Now for isentropic flow, we can write P1 V1 raised to n equals P2 V2 raised to n. And after rearranging, we can write V2 equals P1 by P2 the whole raised to 1 by n into V1. That is V2 equals V1 into P2 by P1 the whole raised to minus 1 by n. That is equation number 6. Now substitute equation number 6 in equation number 5. Therefore m dot s equals A2 by V1 into P2 by P1 the whole raised to minus 1 by n into root of 2n by n minus 1 P1 V1 into 1 minus P2 by P1 the whole raised to n minus 1 by n. That is m dot s equals A2 by V1 into P2 by P1 the whole raised to 1 by n into root of 2n by n minus 1 P1 V1 into 1 minus P2 by P1 the whole raised to n minus 1 by n. We are taking 1 by V1 and P2 by P1 the whole raised to 1 by n inside the root and simplifying the expression. After simplification, we will get an expression for mass flow rate or discharge through an isentropic nozzle as m dot s equals A2 into root of 2n by n minus 1 into P1 by V1 into P2 by P1 the whole raised to 2 by n minus P2 by P1 the whole raised to n plus 1 by n. Okay, this is the expression for discharge through an isentropic nozzle. Okay, I hope you understood the derivations. We will discuss the remaining portions in our next video. Thank you.